What are the most important things in your life that defines you? For me, it was drawing. Drawing is one of the most important aspects in my life. It made me who I am. It helped me in my good times and the bad times. Especially for people like me who's an introvert, we will have things which helps us entertain ourselves because socializing is not our forte, nor was it the thing which we love to do. Hello everybody. Today I'll be telling a story about how drawing made an impact in my life. I started drawing for as long as I can remember. Back then, the one who inspired me was my mother. She was an artist. She taught me how to draw. She also complimented me on my drawing. So that gave me a big motivation. So I drew and drew and drew. And when I hit primary school, I made my first story. It was called Terraria 3D. It's basically based on a game called Terraria, but the cache was in 3D, as the name suggests. My inspiration was a combination of my two favorite games, which you can probably guess at the time, which was Minecraft and Terraria. Now in modern times, there is a Terraria mod for Minecraft, but back then it didn't exist, or if it did, I didn't even know of it. The story was nothing fancy, but it made me proud. It allowed me to dream and venture far beyond into my own fantasy. It was a bliss. It helped me pass time and entertained me. After that, when I went to India during my middle school, it was in Dehradun. I'll not say the name of the school, but I will call it Tree International School because the logo of the school is a tree. Even though it has the word international in the name, do not be fooled. There was no foreigner. Beside me, my brother, and a new person who came along with us from our country. To me, it was like a fraud at that time. People there didn't really like to speak English. There were even students who cannot speak English. They all speak in Hindi. That's like the sort of official language in India, but not the official, I suppose, because there's like some complication to it. That place was like a living hell to me. A prison. Every single day I would regret coming there every time. To make matter worse, I was not even allowed to possess a phone there, let alone internet. However, I can't just decide to quit there. I knew what I signed up for before I came here. So I continued to stay there, knowing that it would be proven to be useful to me someday. Because I was an introvert, drawing was one of the few things which kept me going for over 3 years there. It helped me cope up with the hard times. Even though people ridicule me for it, because drawing anime stuff is not seen as like good. It's seen of like bad, childish, immature, but I don't care. Even my few close friends there told me to just stop drawing, or at least don't do it in public, draw privately, don't let them know, so then they would stop picking on me about that. However, I didn't give in to just satisfy their desire and give up on my own happiness and hide things which I like to do just so people could be happy, or I didn't want to change into how they want me to be just so I could fit with them, to have a fake relationship where I can't even express my own desire, my own hobbies, and things which I like in fear of being hated and shunned by the others. That's not how I want my life to be. 3 hellish years later, COVID came and I went back home. Then I studied for a year there back in my country. Before deciding, it wasn't it for me. So I decided to take the homeschool route and take an equivalent exam of high school called GED and pass. Even in my own language, I can't even write properly without looking up the word and how it's spelled due to how difficult the language was and how terrible I was in learning new language. And after that, it was history, just getting scholarship and coming to Hungary, and that's the present now. Thinking back, studying in India is probably the worst and the best time of my life. While my life there was hell, with my classmate consistently being racist and giving me misinformation just to watch me fail. It allowed me to grow and become who I am, to have time by myself with no distraction of constant internet and social media. It gave me time to reflect on myself and slowly draw out my future and my goal. It gave me the time to spend with things that truly is important to me, that truly matters to me. Even if I could go back and change the past, I would still go to India and suffer there, because it was truly a breaking point in my life. It was truly the moment which made me me. It actually made me realize that software engineer was the thing which I wanted to be, and computer science was probably the path which I want. Before that, I was sort of more lost on what I want to be. But when I spent the time there thinking, contemplating, and well, programming, making like a stupid robot which follows like a black line using an IR sensor. Without the time in India, I don't even know where I might land up, or I might even actually go somewhere remotely close to programming in general, or heck, even make a channel. All these things are actually planned out during my 3 years in India. Due to how free time there was, I didn't have internet to browse, and well, yeah, I was sort of a internet addict at that time, to be fair. Now, if you ask me if I ever want to go back again, I would not. It was truly hell. I've realized things which I need from there, and I don't have a reason to go back there again. There was probably a better school, a better place than where I went, but well, it was just bad luck, I suppose, meeting that kind of classmate. But they're the one who actually make me who I am today. They're part of the reason, whether I like it or not. So thank you very much for your constant bully and giving me misinformation. Well, the video would probably end here now, but this is just an additional part as to how I actually countered the misinformation a bit. Was that I actually sort of understood Hindi a bit. Not as in fully, but partially enough to get information. And I pretended not to know any of it, even though I could sort of understand, so I could sort of keep it as a hidden card. And well, it has proven to be useful. It allowed me to get information straight from them while they are talking. And well, when I asked them, they gave me the wrong information. Cause well, they just really don't like me. And well, I suppose we have our difference. I can't make everyone like me. So that's that. Okay, so this will be my first recording with my new mic. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and share. Also, please comment down below about your experience and what are the things which you find is important to your life that actually defines who you are? I would love to hear about it in a comment. We can talk down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.